Okay, let us start. Are you able to hear? Is my voice audible? Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so let us start today's session, friends. Over to Madhu.
Hello, friends. Welcome all. So, I want you all to relax and close your eyes. Lately, we had raised this question or inquiry about what is liberation. So, today, let us hear from Osho's perspective. The topic's name is Know Yourself as a Witness. Talks given on Ashtavakara Gita. Janak asked, how does liberation happen? What is liberation? Explain to me the wisdom which liberates. For that, Ashtavakara replied, O beloved, if you want liberation, then renounce the Vishayas, the passions as Visha, poison, and take forgiveness, innocence, compassion, contentment, and truth as nectar. Freedom is man's most important longing. Achieve everything, but if you are still unfree, it hurts. Attain everything, but if freedom is not attained, you have not attained anything. Man wants the open sky, unbounded. This is man's innermost longing, most secret longing, for a space where there are no limits, no barriers. You may call it the longing to become divine, or call it the longing for moksha, or liberation. Ashtavakra says, you are neither earth, nor air, nor fire, nor water, nor ether. Let yourself relax into this truth. To attain liberation, know yourself as the witness, conscious of all these. There is no more valuable key than this. Be the observer. Whatever happens, let it happen. There is no need to interfere with it. The body is composed of earth, air, fire, water, and ether. You are the lamp within by which all these earth, air, fire, water, ether are illuminated. You are the observer. Go deeply into this. This is the most important sutra in existence. Be a witness. Wisdom will happen through it. Non attachment will happen through it. Liberation will happen through it. The questions were three, but the answer is one. If you can separate yourself from the physical body and rest in consciousness, then this very moment you will be happy, at peace, and free of bondage. Right here, right now, this very moment. If you can separate yourself from the physical body and rest in consciousness. If you begin to see the fact, I am not the body, I am not the doer and enjoyer, I am that one hidden within me who sees all. When childhood came, it saw childhood. When youth came, it saw youth. When old age came, it saw old age. Childhood did not stay, so I cannot be childhood. It came and passed. Still I am. You did not stay, so I cannot be youth. It came and passed. Still I am. Old age came, and it is also going. So I cannot be old age. How can I be that which comes and goes? I am always the one to whom childhood comes, to whom youth comes, to whom old age comes, to whom thousands of things have come and gone. I am that one eternal, everlasting. Now, the ultimate meaning of meditation is rest. Rest in consciousness. He who lets his consciousness stop in relaxation, he who rests only in being. There is nothing to do because you already have what you are seeking, because you have never lost what you are seeking. It is not possible to lose it. It is your very nature. You are Brahma. You are the truth, which is also in Arabic, it says Anal Haq. What place are you seeking? Where are you running to? In search of yourself, where are you running? Stop, relax. Godliness is not attained by running because it is hidden inside the runner. Godliness is not attained by doing anything because it is hidden in the doer. To experience godliness, nothing needs to be done. You are it. Hence, Ashtavakra says, rest in consciousness. Relax. Let yourself unwind. Let go of this tension. Where are you going? There is nowhere to go. There is nowhere to reach to. And rest in consciousness. Then, right now, this very moment, you will be happy, at peace, and free of bondage. The statement is unique. There is no other scripture comparable to it. You are not a Brahmin or other caste. You are not in any of the four stages of life. You are not perceived by the eyes or other senses. Unattached and without form, you are the witness of the whole universe. Know this and be happy. Ashtavakra also says, it can happen right now. There is no need to delay even a single moment. There is no reason to leave it for tomorrow. No need to postpone it. This happening does not occur in the future. It happens now or never. When it happens right now because there is no time except now. There is the future. When it comes as now. Enlightenment is our inherent nature. Wisdom is our inner nature. Godliness is our way of being. It is our center. It is the fragrance of our life, our being. Thank you, friends. Now I pass on to Ram so that he can guide us into meditation.
So, friends, let us become that witness. It is enough as we become the witness, we realize that there is nothing to achieve, everything to notice, everything to see, everything to experience, everything to witness. So take a relaxed posture, cross your legs, take off your glasses, clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, close your eyes. And witness. A quiet mind is the base to witness. A wakeful, alert, and aware mind is the base to witness. There is nothing to achieve. There is everything only to witness. To quiet our mind in order to witness, in order to become aware of your breath. Witness how life is flowing into you and out by becoming aware of your natural, free flowing, already happening breath. Witness your thoughts, and they will disappear, resulting a quiet mind. Witness your breath that deepens your quietness, helping to connect and to be the witness. normal breath. Just be with your breath. Just be with your breath. Just the normal, natural breath. Such a wonderful thing to witness our own breath.
Last 2 minutes, friends. Bring back your awareness to your physical body and to your surroundings. Last 30 seconds, friends. Let us all know that we are the witness of everything. Everything is happening to us. When we just witness, then we don't react. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly place your both hands over your eyes for 3 seconds. And whenever you're ready, you may remove your hands and open your eyes. Welcome back, friends. I hope you all had a peaceful meditation. So if there is anything you wish to share, any of your experiences, you can please go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi, Madhu. The meditation was very quick. Like I didn't notice it completed. So for me, some of the meditation sessions, it becomes a problem-solving session. My mind thinks and tries to solve problems, and it kind of comes up with it's a good solution. So I just
Wow.
leave it like that. So
Mm,
yeah,
wonderful.
thank you,
That's
Madhu.
great, Sandeep. Yeah, thank you. Yes, friends. Anybody else? All right. So let me go ahead with the story, and after we finish the story, maybe some ideas and some sharings may come up. I'm sure I've not read this story before. It's very interesting to read. And the title of the story is Emptiness. It's again from my favorite book, The Tao of Success. Once there was a monk, a young monk by the name of Tai Chao, who was known for his diligent study of the sutras. He went on a trip to visit the most famous temple in order to meet the top Zen masters. He told everyone his purpose was to refine his knowledge. One day, his journey took him to an ancient temple where he saw the monk Yuan. Wishing to impress the old man, Teichao intoned one of his great insights: the mind, the Buddha, and the people, all three are ultimately empty. The Yuan was silent. Taichao thought the old monk must be speechless upon hearing such a stunning truth. He continued, the true nature of the present moment is also empty. There is nothing, no understanding and no confusion, no sage and no commoner, no giving and no receiving. The true essence of the entire world is nothing but emptiness. Haidzao smiled in satisfaction to have delivered such perfect pearls of wisdom. Suddenly, the Yuan hit him over the head with a bamboo stick. Teichao was surprised and then angry. Hey, why you rude monk? What the hell is wrong with you? The Yuan replied with calmness and amusement. If all is emptiness, as you clearly stated, then what is the source of your anger? So, now the meaning of this story is from the Tao perspective. What Tai Chao said about emptiness came straight from Buddhist teachings. Everything in the physical universe is transient. All material objects come and go. They may seem solid and therefore real, but that solidity won't last. Given the passage of time, all will be reduced to dust. Thus, the reality we perceive is illusory. Everything is impermanent and ultimately empty. This teaching has a very long tradition in the history of Eastern thought. It has been a mainstay of Buddhist philosophy for well over 2000 years, and long before the Buddha contemplated and taught emptiness. Chinese sages had thoroughly explored the concept. To them, emptiness was the essence of Tao, or the life. If what Tai Zhao said was authentic and correct, then why did Yuan hit him over the head? Was Yuan expressing disapproval or disagreement? Did he not understand emptiness? It might not seem like that, but Yuan's purpose was to elevate the teaching to the next level. It was all well and good to make observations and proclamations about a concept. But after you were done observing and proclaiming, what then? What were you supposed to do with it? The Buddha would understand the Yuan perfectly. He taught his disciples to not just talk about emptiness, because merely talking about it helped no one. The important thing was in knowing how to utilize the teaching. When understood correctly, it could be the key to powerful insights. The Tao tradition has always had the same emphasis on the practical side of philosophy. One of the most important teachings in the advanced study of Tao is Ji Jia Xiu Zhen, which literally translates to use the unreal to cultivate the real. In this expression, unreal is synonymous with empty. The ultimate emptiness of the world means it lacks true reality. So both terms point to the same truth. Tao sages also note that if the tangible things we see and touch are ultimately unreal, then there must also be a flip side as well. That is, the intangible things lacking substance, like love, friendship, karmic connections between human beings, consciousness, sentient awareness, the soul. These must be ultimately real. Although we cannot see or touch such intangibles, it must be true that they persist with us lifetime after lifetime, throughout eternity. If there is anything at all worth cultivating in the totality of existence, this is it. Now we can see that Jijia Xuzen is a concise yet clear statement about our purpose in taking on physical existence. The material world is a setting where learning can take place so the soul can perfect itself. There are many courses we can take, and the curriculum is customized for each of us. Some of the most common lessons are: first one is suffering. Having a physical body subjects us to the misery of sickness, disability, aging, and death. How do we handle the weakness and pain associated with them? Can we face the fear of physical suffering, not to mention the fear of death, with grace and composure? Many of us probably wouldn't mind skipping over one or two of these lessons. Unfortunately, they are all core requirements. The way we deal with suffering is a direct reflection of the soul. So we must thoroughly master all of its lessons. None of them is optional. Now, the second one is the most important one: attachments. The physical world is full of things we can use in many ways. Some may be necessities for survival, some may be luxuries to enrich life, some may be tools to get things done, some may be toys for amusement. We start this course by learning how to acquire such material things. Then, having thoroughly warmed up with this initial exercise, we can tackle the real lesson: how to detach from them. Now, the third one is contention. We are not alone in the classroom. There are many others around with whom we can interact. They are our classmates, and for the purpose of the lesson, they have put on various guises. Some are acquaintances, others appear to be strangers. In the basic part of the lesson, we learn the fundamentals of fellowship, how to connect with people, get along with them, help them when we can, and even ask them for help once in a while. In the advanced part of the lesson, we move on to much harder lessons, such as letting go of prejudice, relinquishing hatred, and reconciling with enemies to turn them into friends. Nothing is more important than these lessons because they are the very reason for our existence. Just as a school makes academic learning possible, the ultimately empty world makes life learning possible. This is why Yuan struck Taizhao. It is a sharp reminder that observing the truth of a situation is not enough. Real wisdom means knowing what to do with that observation. Yes, everything is indeed empty. So, what purpose is served by this emptiness? What can we learn from it? Will it help us with negative emotions such as anger? Although the Yuan action held deep meaning, later generation did not completely understand his wisdom. Some could only see the slapstick comedy, so they expanded on the idea to come up with their own versions. This is why there are many Zen stories about monks getting hit in the head and suddenly becoming enlightened. Some of them don't make a lot of sense, and it is not because they are too profound. They simply reflect the limited understanding of the storyteller. The Yuan's message was one of caution. We can easily become like Tai Zhao, so smugly satisfied with our understanding of the world that we keep dwelling on it and progress no further. This is in fact a trap. that quite a few students of Eastern philosophy fall into. The counterintuitive concept of emptiness seems like such a revolutionary leap that they assume they have reached a milestone. In actuality, they are still at the starting gate. Sages call the trap Kong Tan, means empty talk, a useless discussion that chases its own tail, using up valuable time and energy for little discernible benefit. People in this trap like to use nothing as a standard answer to all philosophical questions. If you listen to too much Kong Tan, you will probably identify with Yuan more and more. The absolute best summary of emptiness is probably chapter 11 of Tao Te Ching, where we see, therefore, that which exists is used to create benefit. That which is empty is used to create functionality. This is true for a wheel, a cup, a room, and too many other things to count. The material of a container may give us the benefit of having it, but it, its emptiness is what makes it useful as a container. This is a universal pattern that applies to everything in life. Now we can see that it also applies quite well to life itself. We may get the benefit of living from the material aspect of life, but its true nature of emptiness is what we will actually use to fulfill our potential. Life is like an empty bowl, and this is a very good thing indeed, because now that we know how to make use of it, we can begin to fill it up with meaning. So it's a wonderful story, isn't it, friends? Now I want to hear from you. What is your takeaway from this story? What is it that touched you in this story?
Oh, Madhu, wonderful. Um, yeah, the takeaway from this emptiness is when the vessel is empty, it is useful
Mhm.
to others. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. And yeah, it's a wonderful, and also the liberation, how Ashtavakra explained to
Mm-hmm.
Janaka about the liberation, very well
Yeah.
explained.
Yes. Yes.
Can you
Correct.
please share the article about the liberation if you
Yes.
have?
Yes. I will do share it. I will take a pictures of it and I'll do share it in the group.
Wonderful. Both
Yes.
articles are, really inspiring, and makes it's yeah. If we can ponder upon it and and
Mm.
practice it, it's wonderful. Thanks a lot, for
That's true.
sharing.
Thank you, Balagaru. Thank you so much. Yes, it's very wonderful story, and even the article, it's very interesting. This is the article which I have read. It's in one of the conferences where Osho had spoken about these things,
About
about
the emptiness. Oh, about the
about the liberation,
liberation.
Ashtavakra Gita. Yeah, about yeah, Janaka and Ashtavakra
Yeah, yeah, very well summarized because I have the book from
Gita,
Chinmay.
Ashtavakra Gita.
Yeah, yeah. Every sloka, is lot of wisdom.
That's true.
Wonderful, wonderful explain. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Balagaru. Yeah, that's very true, Basma. We always fear emptiness, but it is through space that we hold the potential for anything we choose. Wow, exactly. So, yeah. Anybody else, friends? Anything to share?
The story was really beautiful. Like particularly couple of things like suffering, as you mentioned. Like I do also find that many people are just escaping the dark side, shadow side, not facing it. They just want everything to be easy, even in spirituality. So that was very essential, as you mentioned. And yeah, an attachment, even I was attached to so many things, but seeing it as not from a materialistic perspective kind of loses the grip. So that was also very useful to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Madhu.
Thank you, Sandeep. Yes, it's a wonderful session today. Yeah. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow at this time we won't be having any sessions, friends. But do not miss that tomorrow and day after tomorrow is this wonderful event which is happening, Spiritual Sciences International Meet, which is
Madhu, can you remind me the timing again? I registered, but
it is at let me tell you. It's happening in European time for the second. This one. So it's India time. It is happening at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So which is like
11:30 at Central European time.
yeah, 11:30.
Okay.
11:30 to 7:30 is CET time.
8 hours. Okay.
Yeah, it's an 8 hours program starting with different masters. We will be having Dr. Karthikeyan, who is the ex-CBI in India, and who will be delivering his speech on his experience with the plant-based diet, because this whole entire program is focusing on plant-based diet and plant-based living, conscious living. So we will be having there are so many masters from all over the world. There is Sushil Kumar, who is like a boxer, weightlifter. Yeah, he's also coming, and he's a vegetarian, and he will be speaking about how like because there is so much like ideas that we have to take so much meat so that we can build up proteins, and muscle can be the muscle shows up, so all these things. But he will come and explain that that's all wrong. So even with plant-based diet we can have great muscles. So yeah, so there are so many masters will be sharing a lot of stuff. And regarding Egyptian timing, Basma, it will be at 12:30 to 8:30, 12:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. That is tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, it will be continuing. So it will be like a 24 hours program, not 24, 12. One second. Then I'm sorry, friends. Let me go through the timings because once again. Yeah. So on 31st, which is day after tomorrow, it will start at so it will be on 31st. It starts at 4 p.m. Yeah, European Standard Time or Central European Time. Yeah, and also we will share the flyer in the group because the first day, which is tomorrow, the main focus is covering the Europe and Asia regions, and day after tomorrow the timings will be for the US region. But most of the time it is flexible for us who are living in the European region to attend the sessions. So till we see each other tomorrow for this event, have a lovely day, a lovely, yes. Yeah, and one more announcement, friends. Yeah, for Sunday, this Sunday, we'll be having a Telugu session by this wonderful master, by Lakshmi Madam from India. So it will be in Telugu. So please do join us. It will be at 9 a.m. CET time, Central European time, Germany time, and 1:30 p.m. India time. So please do join us, and let us all listen to this wonderful master. Yeah. So again, have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and a lovely night. So namaste to all.
Bye, everyone.
Present. Yes, Basma. Yeah, the one which I'm mentioning now, it's in our language. It's our mother tongue. It's called Telugu. Yep. Yeah. Thank you.